world of shotguns, there are many companies out there that have helped propel clay target shooting through innovation and customer input. From their support to shooters, down to sponsoring events that we all attend and compete in, few have made the difference that the company that we're going to look at today have. Besides coaching tips, the most requested questions I get are about shotgun parts like chokes. From chokes to traps and a whole slew of accessories, we are going to see what precision machining, mixed with a whole bunch of passion for innovation, gets us. We are taking a look at the company that can practically do it all. For us to do that, the only thing that made sense was to visit one of the best in the industry when it comes to the one-stop shop for all things shotgun. Today we're going to find out the story behind a legacy of innovation with Briley Manufacturing. This is the part of the video where I ask you to hit the like and subscribe button. It truly helps the YouTube algorithm grow the channel and enables me to keep bringing you quality content. It's free for you, means the world to me, and helps us create that Clay Lab network that we've all been looking for.
My name is John Barnes, and I'm the president of Briley Manufacturing. That means I run the place. It's still a little strange to say because it's still fairly new. I've only been doing this for a couple of years now. I actually started out here as a gunsmith. I came in as a gunsmith and I worked as a gunsmith for several years, and then I just had a little bit of a change of pace and decided I wanted to try something different. I ran a retail store here at Briley for a while. I ran our showroom. Did that for a couple of years and found out I wasn't the greatest in the world at doing that, so found someone that was really great at doing that job. And then I moved back into doing some gunsmithing work and some more research and development type of work. And then eventually, when the boss was getting towards retirement, he chose me to take his place. So Briley started out in Jess Briley's garage. Jess Briley was a jack of all trades. He could machine anything. He was always intrigued by machining no matter what job he was doing. He worked in the oil field, some doing different things at different times. Actually, he worked in a lot of different businesses and picked up something from each place along the way. But he started messing with shotguns just as a hobby at first, and then he was making tube sets, sub-gauge tube sets, and then installing choke tubes in his garage. And the way that Jess had told me about it was there was some day at the house that he walked around and there were guns in every corner. There were guns stacked up in the bathtub in one room. There were guns underneath every bed, in every closet. There's barrels just everywhere. And he kind of looked around and said, well, we're gonna have to find a place to actually do this. Because that was just at his house. And this was many, many years ago. So Briley found its first location that was actually just a couple of miles from where we are today. It was just a much more basic space. And I think that we've been in this building since around about 1991 or 92. And this building started off a whole lot smaller than what you've seen today on the tour. And we've just expanded over the years as needed. This showroom where we're sitting originally was not here. This was just an additional parking lot when the original building was here, and we had a very small showroom that was just the size of a small office. We're involved in all of the shooting sports. ATA Trap, International Skeet, International Trap, American Skeet, Sporting Clays, of course, VTASC, Halise. We dabble in a little bit of everything. You know, we try to make it to as many events as we can. We travel around to the sporting events, and that's probably what we focus most heavily on is Sporting Clays. but we do focus on all shooting, including 3-gun and some of the pistol shooting out there, IPSC and IDPA. And we even make some ultralight 22 rifles that are for a steel challenge game as well. So we kind of touch on if there's a shooting sport out there, we probably have had some involvement with it. Hunting is a market that we try to focus very heavily on as well. So wing shooting obviously is the biggest thing that we focus on. Ducks, geese, upland hunting, pheasants, quail, chukar, partridge, and of course dove. I mean, we're in Texas, and Texas dove hunting is a huge group of hunters out there, I guess you could say. So we have a retail showroom where we sell guns, sell accessories, sell all the gear that you need for shooting. We're one of the largest choke manufacturers in the world for shotgun chokes. We make accessories, we offer full service gunsmithing, we make tube sets for sub-gauge shooting, either fitted or we have some drop-in options available as well. We build pistols, we make pistol components, we make shotgun accessories, and shotgun accessories is something that it's one little term that envelops so much of what we do that it's hard to list everything, but we make products like the bolt handles, easy levers, magazine cap weights. We've expanded into 3-gun where we're making hand guards, stage savers, stage saver adapters, and doing a lot of modifications to guns. So that's a little bit of a brief synopsis of what we do here, and that's always a really hard question to answer because I guarantee I've left at least one thing out. If it has to do with shooting sports, especially shotguns, give us a call first. If we don't do it, I bet you we can tell you who does. Our secret recipe for internal geometry that we feel performs the best in any situation, and some of the chokes are designed differently for different purposes. Just for example, our hunting chokes, the Helix Hunters for example, they're designed around being used with non-toxic shot. And we believe that they pattern the best with non-toxic shot and can also hold up to everything that's required when shooting non-toxic shot. We make all of our chokes, everything is held to an extremely tight tolerance when they're manufactured. So all of our sizes are very accurate. Buying a modified, you know you're going to get a modified. You're not going to get something that's within 5,000ths of what a modified should be either direction. So they're very accurately made. They're made out of high quality material. Even our standard line of chokes, almost everything, as long as you're not shooting anything tighter than improved modified, can handle steel and other non-toxic shot. So you're getting a very high quality product that's made on size. A sub-gauge tube set goes inside the barrel of a break-open shotgun. We mostly make them for over and unders, although there are some games in trap where they're actually shooting sub-gauge trap events as well, and we'll make single tubes for some break-opens. But either way, it's the same process. You have a break-open shotgun, say it's a 12 gauge, that would probably be the most common gun that is tubed. We can put 20, 28, and 410 tubes that are fitted inside your barrel, and it allows you to shoot. You can still shoot 12 gauge through it in most cases, unless it's a carrier barrel, and we can get into that a little bit more later. But you can still shoot 12 gauge through it. And you have the ability to shoot 20, 28, and 410 through the same gun. You end up having the same sight picture, which that's a huge advantage versus switching to another gun that you're not familiar with if you're going to shoot a sub-gauge game. They all have their own internal choke systems inside each tube set, so each gauge has little miniaturized chokes rather, that go in the tubes just like you would have in the barrel of your shotgun. What's really important to success is how you accept your failures. Jess Briley was a very different person when it came to that. He could fail at something 1,000 times and know that he had still just not found the right way to make it yet. He never got discouraged by any failure. So yes, it's very important. I think that you have to have some failure to even be successful, so you understand what both sides of it are and that there are things that won't work. But your attitude and how you handle it is really what's going to determine your success. You can either go to Briley.com, contact us through there. You can send us an email, you can call. We have a 1-800 number, 1-800-331-5718. At our retail location, we love seeing customers come through, so you can always visit us in person. Contact us by email, phone, on the web, or come by and see us in person.
Thanks for joining me and finding out more about Briley Manufacturing, a company that has brought so much to clay target sports like trap, skeet, sporting clays, and all other clay target disciplines. It was a pleasure getting to meet John Barnes and the staff of Briley. Getting a tour of the machine shop, seeing how a lot of the products that even I use on a regular basis are made was a great experience. If you've made it this far and find value in having videos like this and haven't already subscribed, please do so to make sure you don't miss the next video. Be sure to comment below what else from Briley you'd like to see. If you're looking to a deeper dive on some of the shotgun accessories that they provide, let me know which ones and we'll try to link up with Briley again. With that, this is JP from the Clay Lab. Until next time.